So I want to read you a few paragraphs from a book that as of right now is actually changing my life for the better. The Satanist shuns the term hope and prayer as they are indicative of apprehension. If we hope and pray for something to come about, we will not act in a positive way which will make it happen. The Satanist, realizing that anything he gets is because of his own doing, takes command of the situation instead of praying for God for it to happen. Positive thinking and positive action add up to results. When a Satanist commits wrong, he realizes that it is natural to make a mistake, and if he truly is sorry about what he has done, he will learn from it and take care not to do the same thing again. If he is not honestly sorry about what he has done, he knows he will do the same thing over and over again and has no business confessing or asking forgiveness in the first place. But this is exactly what happens. People confess their sins so that they can be clear of their conscience, and then they're free to go about and sin again and again, usually the same sin. Another part of this is, with all the contradictions in the Christian scriptures, many people currently cannot rationally accept Christianity the way it has been practiced in the past. Great numbers of people are beginning to doubt the existence of God in the established Christian sense of the word, so they have taken to calling themselves Christian atheists. True, the Bible, Christian Bible, is a mass of contradictions, but what could be more contradictory than the term Christian atheist? If the prominent leaders of the Christian faith are rejecting the past interpretations of God, how can their followers be expected to adhere to the previous religious traditions? With all the debates on whether or not God is dead, if he isn't, he had better have some Medicare. Yes. This is the Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey. Those are just a few paragraphs out of this book. And I'm actually working on a video right now on discussing the misconceptions of Satanism, because within my research the past week or so of Satanism, I'm finding a lot about the Satanic Bible, Satanism, and I find it absolutely fascinating. So fascinating because this book is not what you think. I picked this up thinking it was going to be a book on, rituals and why you should worship Satan and how why you, as a Satanist, should worship Satan and stuff, but it's not. In fact, one of the biggest misconceptions when you hear the word when you hear the word Satanism, what do you think right now? What do you think when you hear that a Satanist? You think of someone who is worships Satan. When in reality, most Satanists don't even believe in Satan, but that's what they're called, as Satanists. Huge misconception, and I'm realizing that how much this book is affecting my life in a positive way, which, don't judge this book by its title. I would recommend everyone to read it because it's really interesting in the philosophy. It examines atheism, religion, why there are problems with religion, and it examines, what I really like about this book is it's all about finding your individuality as a human being. You, that person right there, finding who you are as a person, finding and expressing yourself, and finding your individuality, and having willpower, and finding that willpower, and how to have ambitions, and how to move forward with your life. I am not joking. This book is fascinating. The Satanic Bible. I'd recommend it's only on Amazon Prime for a few bucks. And so far I've absolutely loved it. But on more to the point of why I'm talking about this is because I got this book because lately I've been going through a lot of personal things with family and stuff, and there are times where I wish I could just turn on a camera and just rant out all of my thoughts, rant out all of what I'm going through in my day-to-day life, but I can't. I know that I can't because I don't want to blend in my personal life with YouTube, which is something that I've done a really good job of not blending in my personal life, personal details, people passing away in my family, struggles that are happening in my family, and family dysfunction. I mean, what you see on camera is only what you see. That's what a lot of people don't understand, is what you see on camera is all that you see. You don't see my family, for the most part. You don't see how my family is established, my family problems, family dysfunction, all the problems with family, and there's so much that you don't see on camera, but people don't have a clear perspective of what that is, and I just wish sometimes I could just unleash it all to the camera. It would feel so much better, but I can't because the internet's not the place for it, and the last thing I need is my personal life out on the internet and people discussing it and getting involved with it. But I've been thinking a lot about philosophy and the questions like, what is your motive for living? I'm asking you, the viewer, right now, what is your desire for your life? Why do you think we're here? What's your purpose? I'm asking you, that person right now who's watching my video, what's your purpose in life? Why are you here? When you die, what will happen to you? Do you think you're going to rot? Do you think you're going to go to heaven? Do you think you're going to go to hell? I've been in deep thought about death and what will happen when we die. Because all of us will die eventually. Every single one of us. You may not think that's a happy thought to think about, but it's true. And you got to realize that you're going to die eventually one day. Whether it's through natural means of, your body running down and you eventually die, or you develop cancer, or you have medical problems with your body that you just can't live anymore and you die, or you commit suicide, or you get killed in a car accident, Live every moment of your life right now as if your life could be gone tomorrow. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to take in mind. Live your life not knowing what tomorrow could bring, but that tomorrow you could be killed. Tomorrow you could die. Death is a scary thing for a lot of people when they think about death. Because those questions, where did I come from? Why am I here? Is there an afterlife? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? They make us question everything. They make us question what we really believe. And I think the true comfort of knowing your purpose on life and knowing what you want in your life is based upon finding who you are and what you want. Finding your individuality, finding your motive, your reason to live. And maybe some people don't have that, I don't know. But I'd highly recommend getting this book because it is changing my life. And quite frankly, as ironic as this sounds, I'm really liking Satanism. It sounds so strange saying that, but it's not what you think. I mean, it says the Satanic Bible, but it's not what you think when you read that title. It's not based on religion or anything like that, and I really encourage anybody who's really struggling with their life or current things in their life and finding their meaning for life or their individuality or finding what's their purpose. Why are you here? What do you want to accomplish in your life right now on, what's the date today? Today is the August 8th. August 8th. What do you want to accomplish with your life? Why are you here? What do you think is going to happen when you die? What is your motive for living? What reason do you have for living? Do you have hope? Do you? I'm asking you. Do you have hope? And if so, what is that hope doing for you? Just some questions to ponder. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I know it was really random and really odd and bizarre, but just thought I'd share with you what I'm learning in this book. Peace.